Hi submarine friends, welcome back to watching me build my diesel electric submarine. Well, today, hopefully, fingers crossed, is a big day. So I just got a notification on my phone that I have a parcel sitting at Purolator just down the highway here. And that part, there's a 50-50 chance that that part is the air dryer for my truck. The only thing stopping me right now from moving the submarine to the other shop is the crane truck is stranded. It can't move because I broke the air dryer. Stupid me. So anyways, there's two parcels coming, the check valve and the air dryer. So if it's the air dryer, I can put it in the truck and I can get this thing moved over. Now I'd really like to do that now because it's really cold again. So the ground is really frozen solid. So I can back right up to my door. We had a warm spell, so all the snow is melted. And so now it's just bare grass outside my door. So there's a door right at the end of the shop here, which is specifically for this area of the shop. That end has a door for my wife's car. So, if I can do it, tomorrow, let's say, if the air dryer shows up today, I can put my last wheel on the truck and I can put the air dryer in, and I can get this thing moved out. If it's just the check valve, the truck is still stranded. So I'll just have to wait for that darn air dryer. So the only thing I have to do really is remove the air intake stack, which you can see is just going to take me a minute. And I have to remove the exhaust as well. And then I have to clear up all the stuff in the front. It really got messy in here. Everything kind of got pushed up to the front there. So I got to clear all that out, sweep it all up. These rollers that I use, they're Hillman machinery rollers, and the littlest pebble on the floor will stop them from rolling. It's really annoying. But anyways, and then I have to jack this up, turn the rollers so it can travel in that direction. And then, so all I do is I put it on the rollers and I push it by hand until it's out the door, until the whole front ballast tank is outside the shop. Then I have a lifting point on the front ballast tank that I can pick it up with the crane and just swing with the crane till the back rollers are at the door. Then I just lift from these lifting hooks, front and back, because this is where this will be at the door. And then I just pick it up and I swing it onto the trailer that carries the submarine. And then I drive the trailer over with a truck or bobcat to the shop. And then I reposition the crane and I pick it up and I set it inside the shop. So it's going to stick out a bit. Oh, I have to time this right because the engine compartment has to come out as well. But I think what I'll do is I'll just move that over with the shop hoist, and then I'll come with the bobcat and forks and just pick that up. It has to go into the shop first before the submarine is all. And then this deck assembly, that can go over later when this is the last thing that'll go on. So that's what's happening. Hopefully today I get that. Hopefully I get that air dryer today. I'm really anxious to get back to work on this. I had fun working on the truck for a while, but once that air dryer comes, it's ready for an inspection, and I don't have to do any more work to it. It just needed a bunch of small stuff, really. So, okay, so I'm going to go inside and clean up some stuff in there. And after lunch, when hopefully it warms up a bit, I'll go throw my last wheel on. Boy, is that a job. Holy cow. The wheel nuts have to be torqued to 450 to 500 pounds torque. So I made my own. I took a 1.25 inch steel shaft from a hydraulic cylinder that's 3 feet long, and I made another shaft that sticks out, and then I ground the end of it, took a zip cut and cut it so it's square, so the socket plugs into it. And then I just put blocks on the ground to hold it, and then I just use my own weight. So you can actually calculate how to get the torque. So if I'm 200 pounds and the arm for the wheel wrench, whatever you want to call it, if that's 2 feet and I put 200 pounds of weight right at the 2 foot mark, that's 400 pounds of torque. So I go out to 3 feet and I put my full weight on it. So then I know that I'm definitely tight enough. I use the hand torque multiplier to tighten them first, but I don't know how tight they are. I have no way of knowing because I don't have a proper torque wrench. So this way I know that I'm right in the zone by doing it with just my own weight and the leverage from that arm. So this afternoon I'll get that last wheel on, and it's quite a job. Oh, it's tiring. Jeez, I made that thing too heavy. It's like 50 pounds, so it's like, ugh. Anyways, I'll get her done. I got the other one on yesterday. I decided to do one per day just to make it easy for myself. So I'm going to get back to inside here, get her cleaned out, and hopefully my wife comes back from town with that part. She happens to be there getting her nails done, so that's handy. So hopefully she'll be back within the hour with that part, and I'll get it put on and get that truck ready. I'll probably back it over here today. I don't want to try to move it today if I have the part, just because if I have any problems, I want to make sure I have the whole day to mess around. So that's it. Ciao.